Hi, I'm Naman, founder of Utkrusht. Been a software engineer for 12 plus years, ex-Oracle, Microsoft engineering leader. Did about 500 tech interviews across US and India when I started seeing a repeated pattern. Every method which is out there to evaluate candidates, coding tests, online quizzes, take-homes, HackerRank's lead codes, they all test for what someone knows. None of them shows you how someone actually thinks or will perform in a real life job situation. If you're a tech or an engineering leader too, you've probably lived this. You interview someone, they look great on paper, talk well about system design, you hire them. 3 weeks later, their first code review is a disaster. So that's not bad luck. That's actually a broken shortlisting process. And that's the problem our platform solves for you. Think about how pilots get evaluated before flying a real plane. They get into a flight simulator, full cockpit, real conditions, real decisions. We do the same thing for tech candidates. So instead of asking to reverse a linked list or explain SQL, NoSQL theory, we put them inside a real running system, a live database, deployed APIs, actual production environment, sometimes taking traffic, and we watch them work. So to give you an example, instead of asking why do SQL reads get slow, we connect them to a live SQL database, ask them to find the bottleneck, explore the indexing, partitioning, and then make changes and confirm the latency improvement. That's a 30-minute task. So the signals you get from this are 100x more helpful than any 1 hour HackerRank test. So let me show you how this works. Let's say we are hiring an AI full stack builder too. You come in, you kind of say your fundamental details. You choose from over 350 skills. We have the widest skill library, by the way, even niche ones like cybersecurity, generative AI, stuff you literally can't find anywhere else. Let's, for example, for this position, see what we have. We have retrieval augmented generation, SQL, fast API, Docker. Maybe let's look for AI skills. For example, for retrieval augmented generation, we have these kinds of tasks. Improve the source visibility in a RAG assistant. Rebuilding Dockerized RAG search after, say, changing the embeddings. And that's it. You're ready to review the position, set a couple of important settings like passing thresholds, and we also give you the chance to ask a cover video, and off you go. This is the link now that is ready to share with your candidates. We send your candidates a 30-minute watch them work task. They log in, a real system is running, they're debugging a broken API, optimizing a slow query, fixing a Docker deployment, whatever the actual job requires. In this case, for example, these were the skills that we selected, and we have the chance to send this kind of a task to our candidate, which is improving the source visibility in a RAG assistant. You're given a RAG assistant using fast API, and the expected outcomes are over here. Or maybe you've kind of asked them to improve the embeddings in a Chroma Vector DB. And here's the thing, they can choose to use AI. We encourage it because on the job, they would use it too. What we actually show you is how they've used AI. Did they understand the output or just blindly copy paste it? That's a signal most other AI-based tools or video interviews completely miss. I'll give you a sample report. Because we record the entire session, you see their thought process, how they handle uncertainty, what questions they ask, how they explain their decisions. And then we also show you analysis on 3 major dimensions. Skill. What was the evidence of skill they demonstrated in solving this task? Use of AI. Did they use AI as a tool to enhance their capabilities or just substitute their intelligence by copy pasting it? We one time saw a candidate copy paste the same error 3 times in ChatGPT. That was a red flag. Problem solving. Do they break down large problems into smaller pieces, or do they verify the solutions, or do they question the assumptions? Then this is the part our users love. Utkrusht automatically ranks your top candidates. You just wake up to see this recommended shortlist, real insights, the kind that builds trust in a candidate before you even interact with them. Now, I know you might have some questions. This sounds like it would take forever to set up. It doesn't. You can send your assessment on first day. Our task library is ready. Oh, and feel like you want to build your own tasks? Sure, play around with our task builders. How does the candidate experience looks like? What if the candidates drop off? Our completion rates are actually really high because assessments, tasks are only 30-45 minutes. Candidates have a motivation to do this assessment because this gives them a certificate showing proof of skill. They finish it during weekdays, in lunch hours, before dinner, not reluctantly on a Sunday night. Will my assessment questions get leaked? New tasks get generated every week. The pool is always fresh. Same candidates can never retake the same task. And no, we don't lock you into a monthly subscription you don't need. Pay as you go. It's just one-time payment for the number of tasks you need. Here's what this looks like in practice. You post a job, get 100 applicants, send them the assessment. In just a few days, you have your top 5-10 candidates ranked with full session recordings, candidate reports, without a single team member spending hours on doing constant screening and shortlisting. That's it. That's Utkrusht. We've painstakingly built this product over the last year and a half with taste and learning from our own mistakes and experience. We also have a free trial, no credit card, no commitment. Just try it for any role, see how our tasks actually look like compared to what you have today, and see the difference yourself. Sign up and I'll see you inside.